dinner for two or 200. Henry wears an apron and a tall white hat all day long. He is the head chef for a restaurant. Henry loves to cook. It's a good thing. On a busy night, he can cook 200 dinners. 5 other chefs help him prepare all the food. Henry studied at a chef's school in France. He knows at least 40 ways to cook chicken. He can turn lamb into stew or lobster into soup. For dessert, he makes small fruit pies. Before his parties, Henry orders a large block of ice. He carves it into shapes. It might look like a bird or a boat. The ice carving melts in about 6 hours. By that time, the party is over. Henry works hard to make the food look good to eat. Next to brown potatoes, Henry places red tomatoes. Orange slices go next to the green parsley. Henry likes to try new recipes. When he finds one he likes, he adds it to the menu. It becomes the chef's special for that night. When Henry goes home at night, he is too tired to cook. He heats a frozen dinner in the microwave oven. Number 1. Put parentheses around the sentence that tells what Henry eats at home. If I remember right, we just learned about what Henry eats at home, and that sentence is right here. He eats a frozen dinner in the microwave oven. And those are parentheses. Those blue brackets are parentheses. Underline the sentence that tells where Henry studied. So I'm going to look for the word studied. Where is the word studied? Here it is, studied. So I'm going to underline that word, or that sentence. Henry studied at chef's school in France. Put an X over the word in paragraph 2 that means a sweet treat after dinner. Well, this is paragraph 2 right here, because this is paragraph 1. What is a sweet treat after dinner? I know, dessert. Number 4, circle the word that tells what Henry is. Well, I think they mean what he is during the day for a job. So right here, chef. Draw a line through the sentence that tells what shapes he carves. So remember reading that about the middle of the story where he carves shapes into ice. And it says right here, it might look like a bird or a boat. So I crossed that out. On a busy night, Henry can cook how many dinners? Well, I'm looking back up towards the top and I see the number 200. So the answer is 200. Why does Henry eat frozen dinners at home? I thought that was pretty funny that he's such a good cook, but then he just throws his food in the microwave that somebody else cooked. Here's your answer right here. Fill that in on the line. He is too tired to cook. What do you think might be the best thing about being a chef? This is your opinion. What do you think would be so great about being a chef? Write your answer on the line. Maybe because it would be fun to know how to make such yummy food. That would be awesome. Wouldn't ever have the same thing twice. Hey guys, this page is actually going to be a little bit of an assessment. It is okay if you get help from home, but I would like to see how well you can do this on your own. We are going to be doing some of these randomly throughout the semester. So if you look up here, we have a word bank. So you're going to get your answers from right there in the box. And then you're going to fill in the story with a word from the box that makes the sentence make sense. I will do number 1 with you. It is important to read the title of the story because the title of the story will help you understand what you're about to read. So the title of this story is called Hot Chocolate. Do you like chocolate? If you do, here is a story blank you. So I would go through the box and I would fill in words until it made sense. Here is a story, chocolate you. Here is a story, was you. Here is a story, and you. Here is a story, walk you. Here is a story, hot you. Here is a story, when you. Here is a story, years you. Or here is a story for you. I think the correct answer is 4, because that makes the sentence make sense. Do you like chocolate? If you do, here's a story for you. And then good practice is to cross off the word when you are done using it. There was a chocolate factory in Chicago. Several blank ago, it caught fire. A lot of blank began to melt. The fire made it melt. This blank, a new problem for the firemen. They had to blank in lakes of chocolate. Some lakes were 30 feet wide, blank 3 feet deep. The chocolate was very blank. It hurt the firemen. They had to keep wiping the chocolate from their hands and eyes. What do you suppose happened? Blank, the fire was stopped. And then you're going to answer questions 1 through 5. Where was the chocolate factory? What melted? Why did it melt? What was 30 feet wide and 3 feet deep? And why did the chocolate hurt the firemen? When we have our live Zoom, you're welcome to ask questions on this assignment.